What's going on? My name is Steve J. Larsen, and I'm here to share with you today how to fix a broken sales funnel. Now, whenever I need to fix a broken sales funnel, I go through two little checklists. The first is I look at the funnel itself, but the second is I go back through the list of things I always need before I even begin building a sales funnel, because that's usually where the problem is. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what that pre-building checklist is, and it's one of the greatest ways to see what's actually broken and wrong with your sales funnel. To do this, I'm going to cut over to a video that I shot in front of about 2,000 people, teaching them this very formula so you can see it yourself, and let's cut over.
So let's just think again, the relationship between these roles, okay? Marketing is what creates cash. The funnels just collect it. Marketing is the thing, think of it like a megaphone, right? The marketing is what goes out and gets the attention of your audience. And there's money in the audience, right? And the audience, they hear about it, right? So really the funnel doesn't start on page one. It doesn't, funnels start way before page one, right? I think of marketing is what creates the cash. Funnels just collect it. Funnels collect cash. They don't make cash. They just collect the effects of your marketing out in the marketplace. Okay. Again, should help demystify some of the stuff with funnels. Just give me a second here. Going a little over today. Hopefully that's all right with everybody, but we'll be done here in just a moment. Probably about 5 minutes. Okay. I think, but I'm just going to go till I feel like it's really valuable. So I'm going to keep going here. Okay. Also, what we need to know is look down here at the bottom. Okay. So if funnels just collect cash and marketing is really what creates it, there's a reason we don't call it a marketing funnel. We call it a sales funnel. We need to realize that sales and marketing are not the same thing. Okay. Marketing is measured with leads and sales. Marketing is the attention getting skill set, right? While I was doing the stuff on the right, Russell was doing the stuff on the left. Make sense? And I thought that it was the same thing for a while. Right? It's just where, it's so embarrassing, guys. If you were Russell Brunson's funnel builder and you were building a funnel for him during the day, and you saw all the tricks and you saw the things that made it work and you saw the cutting edge strategies, what would you do in the evening? You'd build the same funnel at night, right? Of course I did. Wouldn't you? Of course I did. But it took 6 months for me to get any of them to work. But he was pooping out another $1 million every 3 weeks, it seemed like. I was like, what the heck? That's great. What is going on? You know how embarrassing it was for me to be Russell Brunson's funnel guy, ClickFunnels lead funnel builder, and not have a successful funnel of my own for like 6 months? It's because I thought these were the same thing. I thought marketing was funnels. I thought sales was also marketing. I thought it was all part of the same. It's not. It is not. They are different functions. And unless you give attention to each of them, it's really hard to make the game work. But now that you know this, the game gets really easy to win. Right? So we build the sales funnel, which is measured with closing, right? Did we get a lead? Did we get sales, right? The main activity in sales is closing. The main activity in marketing is attention getting, right? Now, this is very important, right? So marketing is all down here on the bottom, and when we get to this first page, marketing is largely over and we are now selling. Again, we don't call it a marketing funnel. We call it a sales funnel because sales is what's happening when they get to the first page. So I'm marketing before funnel, I'm marketing pre-funnel, and I'm selling page one. Make sense? Of course, they overlap a little bit. Of course, there's more, absolutely. But understand, divide the roles up in your head like that, and then you're like, oh, this game's a lot easier to win. Oh, no wonder my last few funnels didn't work. Oh, no wonder the one funnel that I built that I was supposed to be away from didn't work, right? Which is okay. It's just okay. It's like this strategy right here, super, like, of course it's big. But if you don't do anything on the left, of course it's not going to work, right? Funnels don't create cash, they collect it. Marketing is what creates cash. Okay, so what we don't want to do is we don't want to squish the entire role of marketing into page one. Don't neglect top of funnel. Sometimes we call that this piece over here. Sometimes we call that top of funnel. Top of funnel is not really page one. Top of funnel is all the stuff that you're doing in front. But if you don't, you have to do the entire role of marketing. They got to be able to know, like, and trust you in the first, before they even scroll down on the page. That is seriously intense. No wonder it's hard to make funnels work for most people. They try to squish the entire function of marketing into the first page of their sales funnel when really the sales funnel is meant to sell, right? Does this make sense? Of course they overlap. Of course there's marketing pieces throughout. Of course you're putting your whole, okay, but does this make sense though, where the money's actually made? So trying to squish all the marketing education and sell is real hard to do that. Failure is much more likely when you try and do that, okay? So doing the role of marketing, it takes time. But when you do it, sailing in the sales funnel gets a lot easier. So think of it, again, think of it like a catcher's mitt for the effects of what you're doing out in the marketplace. And what you're doing in the marketplace is marketing. When they get to this funnel, right, you can certainly use a series of pages for marketing. You can, but when they say sales funnel, you're selling, not marketing. Okay, helpful? I do a lot of hand gestures. Cool. Cool. I love that. I love this quote from P.T. Barnum too. So without promoting something terrible happens nothing. Such a good quote. Okay, so when we're actually designing a funnel, let me just walk through this here. Of course, we need a good offer. We need a good offer, right? But we also have to design the sales message with the headlines and the hooks, all right? And that really starts to translate into what type of ads we're going to put out and what the different hooks are and what the different, what the URL is going to be. URL strategy is a big topic. The URL, the .com that you choose, that's a big topic as well, right? But I also want to make sure that I'm choosing some traffic sources. I like to choose a blend of paid ones and free ones. I don't do a lot of paid in media. I'm starting to again, but I didn't for probably 2 years because there's a ton of other ways to make money besides going to Facebook ads. So I like to start with free traffic methods, and then I go and choose some paid ones once I've made some sales. Now it's not coming out of my own pocket. Okay. Then I like to obviously choose a proven funnel layout. And then I also plan fulfillment. So when I plan a funnel, I'm doing all of that, not just this. That's the other reason why I say this is also the actual funnel building tactics itself, probably the smallest part. It's the smallest part. Okay, but I'm going to plan all of this before I ever open ClickFunnels. Okay, literally in my actual process, I don't even think about the funnel usually till step 10 in my massive strategy. As far as funnel building itself, though, even that is still a small piece of it. I'm going to go through what's my offer, what's my message, what are the traffic, what's the proven funnel layout working right now in that marketplace, and then what's my fulfillment. So I'm planning all of that top to bottom when I build a funnel. Okay. Okay, so here's the checklist. It's actually exactly what I just went through. So you need an offer. Okay, you need an offer. You need a sales message. Easiest way to do that, turn your camera on your phone and tell a story. Okay, and that's not the purpose of this sprint. Is not about offers or messages. Okay, choose how you're going to get traffic. I fell into the trap for years building funnels, not years, but probably a year before I was working for Russell, that I would build a whole funnel and not think through where my traffic was going to come from until the funnel was done. Anyone else ever done that? That sucks. I've done that a lot. I've done that a lot. I did that for a while, right? I remember the way I used to build funnels was I would build the funnel, I'd build the pages, and then I would think, oh, what should I sell in here? And I would come up with the offer. And then I would think, oh, how should I sell that? And then I would think through a sales message. And then I would go make the entire offer and then ask, what traffic should I go get, right? And then I would get really deep on fulfillment after the first dollar came in. Wrong order, man. Okay, and I'm saying that because most of you are probably doing that right now, and it's just it's because it feels like it's I don't know, like that's the most natural thing to do. It's not, right? That feels like that should be, oh, of course I'm going to go build the funnel first and then figure out what to sell. The order that you build it in matters like crazy. I'm going to show you a very expounded version of that so you guys can see how to get these projects out the door with the degree of speed and certainty that they'll work. Because you shouldn't think of this and then build it, and then think of one thing and then build it, and then think of one thing and build it. But that's the pre-built thing. If I don't have those things, I can't build a funnel. Okay. So why do funnels fail? Usually because all they do is they think about some pages. They don't have any of these other things figured out. They've not thought through their fulfillment, which is still marketing, by the way. Right? If you have great fulfillment, you're marketing, which is awesome. They're not thinking through the traffic ahead of time. They haven't thought through all their headlines. They're like, oh, we'll think about that later. No. Those are the times that it sucked the most for me when I've done that. You got to do it all before you ever open ClickFunnels. Okay. So why did I go through 34 failures over 5 years? Because literally I thought that, it didn't pop over, because I thought funnels were marketing, and I thought it was entrepreneurship, and it's not. It's automation. That's all it is. Very powerful automation, right? You should certainly do that, but just don't put undue weight on it.
Hey guys, hopefully you liked that pre-build checklist. That is the stuff that I get ready before I actually even think about building a sales funnel, and specifically the assets I need for the funnel itself. Do I have the headline? Do I have graphics? Are there certain, what kind of copy do I need? Should I film in this type of location, or should we go film somewhere else outside and blow something up? We've done that as well. So if you would like to learn more about that formula though, I have found that people either go through it themselves or send their funnel builder through a challenge that we have that is free. It's called buildyourperfectfunnel.com. I will put the link down in the description down below. Buildyourperfectfunnel.com is awesome. There's little homework pieces throughout, little check boxes that they're marking along the way, but by the end, you have what you need to build the funnel and a lot of resources to help you pull it off very quickly. The link's in the description, and we'll see you there.